Y'all ready for this? Offence is taken, not given. So bear with me on this one. Mostly related to humour and jokes. This is where I'm coming from on this one. And what I mean by that is there are some people in this world that have got some sick, dark, twisted, fucked up senses of humour, right? And they laugh at situations that they probably shouldn't laugh at. The ones that have got no taboo subject. The ones that will laugh at the most heinous of acts that have been committed in this world. They will be able to make a joke of it. Those people, ones that are a little bit fucking tapped in the head most of the time. You've met them, I've met them, I know that they exist. I am one of them. These people, I believe, generally have been through some shit. So they can take some shit and they can laugh at some shit because they've seen it before. That's my opinion at least. They will laugh at a joke about almost anything. And that's my point really, is that they're laughing at jokes about things. There are some comedians that are very good at this, very intelligent people that toe it really close to the line. People like Ricky Gervais, Jimmy Carr, the Scottish geezer, Frankie Boyle, people like that. They have been in the news for controversial jokes over the years, many times. But they are exactly that, they're jokes. Again, at least in my opinion. And the intent behind them is what's important. If a joke, generally speaking, a joke comes from a good place. It's designed to make people laugh. Unless you're a cockend, a joke is generally coming from a good place. There's good intent behind it. So for me at least, any subject is fair game. As long as there's no ill intent behind the joke that you're making, and as long as there's no, not one particular standout victim, or victims in general, I think. Yeah, as long as there are no victims in general of the joke that you're making. Should the joke be at the expense of another? That's not on. That's bullshit. That's not what the point of humour is. Should the joke be taking a dig at somebody, disguised as humour, then that's also not fair either. If you've got something to say, then just fucking say it. Don't butter something up as a joke and hope that this person can read through that and understand the message you're trying to make. Just say it. Just whatever. Anyway. Again, we digress. So yeah, jokes, any subject I believe can be joked about. Any joke can be made about anything in life. And the point is, right, if it's just that it's a shit situation in life and somebody's making a joke out of it and somebody happens to have been through that situation or is currently going through it, it can hurt your feelings. I know that type of thing, it can suck. If you're currently going through it, it's touchy at that moment in time. It's gonna suck. But generally speaking, the person that's making that joke, 9 times out of 10, don't know your situation. They don't know that this particular thing is going to hurt your feelings. So take that into account. If somebody does make a joke about a situation that you don't like or something that you don't particularly agree with, whatever, just remember that most of the time, these people are not saying these things to directly affect and offend you. That's not the point. Just remember the intent behind it and just understand that a lot of the time they're not intending on offending you. That's not what humour is about. Because in that situation, offence is a choice that you're making. You are making that choice to be offended. And that's not serving you. That doesn't suit you well. If you then go away, you leave that situation and it's doing your head in and you're screwing about it for ages, what good is that for you? That's not going to help. The person who said the joke, they don't give a fuck. They've moved on. They're probably not even thinking about the situation. And you're there letting it do your head in. That's not going to do well for you. It's not right. It's not fair on you. So just don't allow it to get that deep into you. Recognize that most people aren't out to specifically hurt you, especially when they're telling jokes. So don't take it on board personally. Don't take the offense and allow it to wash off your back. Just don't. It is fucking whatever. Do you know what I mean? And don't listen to it if you don't have to. So yeah. Obviously watch out for the people that you recognise do have ill intent. They're cockends and you don't want those people in your life. So just avoid that entirely. Don't listen to their jokes at all. Because if they are those types of people, they're probably shit jokes anyway. So sack those people off. But yeah, recognise that mostly speaking, people have good intent. They want to make you smile. They want to make you laugh. And they don't intend on hurting your feelings. Easier said than done, especially if it does hit close to home. But try and do it as best you can. Because you deserve to be happy and you deserve to be smiling instead. So that's what I've got for you today. Appreciate you tuning in. I hope you're enjoying little cutouts of my face. No, that's fucking weird. I don't know why you'd be enjoying cut out to my face. I'll leave you with that. Hopefully it's just something you relate to and something you can take something away, and fucking I can barely speak, so it's probably a good time for me to sign off, and I'll leave it there, and I'm running out of breath anyway, so catch you next time. Thanks people. #real talk.